Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Thursday Night Live, Week 5 SWAC football. The title of tonight's live is I'm Not Impressed. I'm not impressed. And so I'm excited about tonight. We're going to go over some of the top games this week. They have SWAC East implications. They have SWAC West implications. And this is like the kickoff for the road to Atlanta, right? We have, of course, Alabama State versus FAMU in Tallahassee. A lot of folks are saying that FAMU and their coaches and their team, this is a must win. For Alabama State, they have their offense has been roaring this go around. And so this is going to be a great matchup. We're going to see is Alabama State's defense going to hold up? Is FAMU's defense going to hold up? Is Alabama State's offense going to click? And is FAMU's offense going to click? And mostly everybody had a bye week in terms of the big dogs. So Jackson State and Southern had a bye week. Alabama State and FAMU had a bye week. Hello, hello, hello all. Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Mr. Smith. Mrs. Bonnie. Mr. Moore. Good evening, good evening. Prairie View versus Grambling. I'm so ready for this game for a couple of reasons. The main reason is because this is one of the big SWAC West matchups. Coach T. Jackson said that he's on his road to Atlanta. So this is, I would say this is their hurdle to get to Atlanta is beating Grambling, right? If you don't beat Grambling, you're not getting to Atlanta. So big matchup. It's actually huge for Coach Mickey Joseph as well because he's in his second year. It's kind of one of those situations where you got to win. Must wins for a lot of coaches. And then on top of that, last year, it was like 5 overtimes. So the State Fair Classic is huge and something that I feel like because all these games take place around 6 p.m. Central Time, folks are going to be flipping through, or you're going to have one on your TV, one on your phone, and one on your computer. But that's how big all of these different games are, and they're all around the same time. Jackson State versus Southern. I'm excited. Of course, we all know this bitter rivalry that's been going back and forth for decades. But Jackson State has had the upper hand as of late. And by as of late, I mean the last 6 times that we've met, we've put belt to ass. There was a couple close ones. But for the majority of the last 3 or 4, they've been ass whoopings, belt to ass. So we're looking to repeat. Mr. Moore, we're looking to, here, I'll show you guys what we're getting ready to do. That's what we're looking for this weekend. Looking to quiet all the noise. Have folks reevaluating their life decisions, excuse me. Oh. Yes, and none other than my head moderator, Ms. Whitley. Everybody say, hey, Ms. Whitley. Please be sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and share with a friend or family member. We're so grateful for your support of the channel. Who you guys want to start with? Me personally, I'm trying to figure out who we should start with. Y'all comment down in the chat who we're going to start with. Are we going to start with Prairie View versus Grambling, Bethune versus Alabama A&M, which I really think Bethune-Cookman, with their offense the way it was clicking, I'm really excited to see. Okay, Dr. Kanisha, I'm really excited to see Bethune-Cookman, because if they're like the eye test that I see, I feel like their offense is good, and I'm excited to see it. Okay. Tiger Nation, the undefeated, said we're going to do Prairie View versus Graham. All right, so let's get Prairie View on up here. There's no more hiding of players. You are what you are. All right. So I want to start with the SWAC West champion preview. So we're going to go over Prairie View. You know what they say about the loudest in the room, right? All right. So looking at Prairie View, they average 21 points per game. Now, some of these stats, they're going to be a little muddled because, you know, like for instance, Grambling, they played Ohio State and then they played Langston. So you're going to have a wide spectrum, right? You're going to have a game where you didn't score anything and you had 70 scored against you. And then you had a game where you scored 55 up against Langston. So it's, some of these stats are skewed, but we're going to take from them what we can. We're going to take what we can. Okay. So Prairie View, they average 21.75 points a game. Grambling averages 30.75 points a game. They're a little bit above average. Grambling is 3-1. Prairie View is 2-2. Prairie View already has one conference win, of course, because they have that Texas Southern win. Rushing wise, Grambling has 38 rushing first downs, 32 passing first downs. So they have roughly 73 first downs. It's pretty even. Prairie View has 75. So, you know, I think that this is going to be a really close game. I really do. I think it's going to be a hard fought one, but I think it's going to be a really close game. Passing wise, Grambling has 733 total passing yards. And let's see how much Prairie View has. 737? Dang, y'all are neck and neck. So 737 and 733. Let's look at rushing. Rushing yards, Grambling has 686 and Prairie View has 761. So they have a little bit more in terms of rushing. You know what? This is so interesting. Red zone touchdowns, Prairie View's 10 of 16. Grambling is 12 of 16. Yeah, this matchup is going to be really, really close, y'all. This is going to be one of those down to the wire. Ooh, ooh. Dr. Kanisha said she's going to redo band rankings on Sunday. And we'll be looking forward to it. Man, this is going to be a close game. Y'all, it might literally come down to a 2-minute drill. Literally. Safe travels to everyone that is traveling this weekend. Safe travels. Uh-oh. Dr. Kanisha, you got Prairie View for the win? Ooh. Hi, Mr. Ford.
Hey, baby, you all right?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right, all right.
All right. Go ahead and make your announcements. I mean, your salutations.
Hey, okay, let's see. Hey, Dr. Kanisha, congratulations on the big win at Audi Field. Howard knocking off Hampton. Is Brandy on here?
I haven't seen Brandy yet.
Okay, well, when she come on, hey, Brandy. Okay, hey, Miss Whitley. Okay, who you got? Anybody else for me?
Miss Mary and Miss Mac and Miss Bonnie.
Okay, is Miss Mary the FAMU?
Yes, Miss Mary.
Listen, Miss Mary, y'all gonna get y'all ass tore up Saturday night. Not Saturday, I mean 3:00 Saturday. That boy Andrew Body he's on tour. And let me tell you something about that boy Andrew Body. You remember them last 2 years, everybody was talking about him, but he stay hurt too much. He heard all that stuff. And he gonna make some people pay for it. He gonna make people pay for all that ugly talk they was saying about him. Who else? Now, who's the other ladies you say?
Why did you say that to Miss Mary?
Yeah, y'all gonna get y'all ass tore up Saturday. In Bragg. I hate it. Go on, listen.
Hey. Mr. Moore from Southern is in here. Go ahead and give him a little advice. Mr. Moore from Southern.
Don't spend no money on Southern till they go get another coaching staff. Don't get them no money for that athletic program. And then tell Roman Banks you got him on the clock too.
Hey, everybody else, Mr. Ford.
Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all doing okay?
And
all right.
Dr. Kanisha was going to ask you, did you see Howard's band?
Yeah, what y'all marching? What's your numbers? How many pieces?
Dr. Kanisha, how many pieces? Mr. Moore said he's a Jaguar and he's always loyal to Dear Southern. 86, Mr. Ford. They moving on up.
Okay, they got 86 pieces?
Yes, 86 pieces.
Okay. Well, we want 120. Tell Wayne R. Fredericks, y'all got $900 million endowment. We want 120 pieces.
Usually say 150. Now you edged it up to 120.
120, get 120, 130. I'm good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, Miss Green, Mrs. Green. Miss Mary said my family's houses will be divided this weekend. Bama State versus FAMU, Alabama A&M versus Bethune-Cookman games. Ooh.
I'm expecting Bama State to take them out in the first half.
The first half?
Yeah, I'm expecting Bama State to take them out in the first half.
Cozy to lay it all out on the line like it's his last. I think that FAMU.
Well, it is his last, but I'm expecting.
No, I said like it's his last. Like, you know, like you know, this is it, like the game. The
See,
game.
listen, I hadn't talked to you. Listen, Albany State completely dominated them the first half. You're talking about Division II, SIAC, and then you come in Alabama State, Andrew Biden. That's two different worlds. This boy Andrew Body is he's on a mission. He's on a mission. Yeah, he's on a mission.
We're gonna play a game tonight later on called Impressed and Not Impressed. Did you hear the young man from Southern who said that he was not impressed with Jackson State's defense?
You talking about that wide receiver?
Yes.
See, that's the kind of arrogance that's gonna make Jackson State put a 50 piece on them, or possibly a 60 piece. That kind of talk right there. See, the best thing he could have did was kept his mouth shut. See, that's why I'm talking about Terrence now. You the underdog, but you letting your children just talk all kind of crazy talk. See, you just walk up. The giant is already coming. Now you done gave him something to show enough to kick your behind for. See, you shouldn't even say that. Shouldn't even say it. Keep your mouth closed. Play.
Let it out on the field.
Yeah. See, you don't do that. But see, that's coaching. That's coaching.
Well, you know, Coach Graves did say that he told his kids, you know, stay focused and keep talking on the field.
Yeah,
so,
talking on the field. You ain't won nothing. Why you talking? What you talking about?
Well, before we get into the nitty gritty of the show, I did want to share this, which is that Jackson State University has climbed in the ranks, number 15 among HBCUs in the U.S. News and World Report in 2026 Best College Rankings, demonstrating national momentum while reinforcing the university's role as Mississippi's leading public HBCU. We're on the rise, Mr. Ford.
Oh yeah, I saw something about Spelman was it was Spelman 1, Howard 2. Did you see that? That came across my phone about something. Was that the U.S. World News Report or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I saw that. And then I saw something about FAMU. Was it FAMU the number one HBC public university?
HBCU.
And have they been it for the last 7 years or something?
Yes. Well, we were holding steady at 21, and so then we jumped to 15. So
right. Yeah, I did see something this week, but I know I saw something about Spelman 1, Howard 2.
Yes, these are the U.S. News and World.
That's right. Yeah.
Rankings.
Oh yeah, I saw something. Yeah. And I also heard that mess about, the guy from Jackson. He broke the story about that foolishness Bomani Jones said. And let me say this to y'all before y'all get to talking about it.
Wait. What did Bonnie Jones say?
You can pull it up. He made a statement. He was talking about Virginia Tech poaching Michael Vick from Norfolk. And he said some real foolish stuff about Jackson and the habitual liar, Coach Slime. Yeah.
He said something about us?
Yeah. You can pull it up. Pull it up. Just put Bomani Jones's comments about Jackson State. It'll come up.
It's news to me. So let me tell you something about some of these what do you call them? They're kind of like, they are commentators. A lot of them, some of them do have journalistic backgrounds or they've had shows before. But what I have noticed is that when they are cut from whatever network that they're on, that they just start saying any and everything, almost like an influencer would, and it's to get clout or traction or get views. And the reason why I say that is because
But you know better. Listen, I know his mother and dad. They are brilliant people. Okay, when I was a student at it wasn't CAU then, it was called Clark College. His mother was head of the economics department. His daddy was the head of the political science department at Atlanta University. I don't know where Bomani get that mess from, because I didn't understand it.
I have not seen it, and
you're gonna see it. I met him at Clark's homecoming one year, and a friend of mine, we was really pulling for him. Like they always say, he's a CAU guy. We're pulling for you and hope the best for you and everything. But that mess that came out of his mouth, I didn't understand that. He didn't come from that. Now, let me tell you something. His mom and daddy are brilliant people. I'm talking about brilliant. And I didn't get it. To be honest with it, I really don't think it's worth talking about, but
you know what, just for shock value and so that I don't cut a rug on the show tonight, I think I'm going to have to reserve it for Saturday.
Yeah.
That I actually go back and I look at it and see what was said. But like I said, like he's an example of someone who, when Jackson State and Deion was going through stuff, he was on Jackson State side. You know what I'm saying? And now that he no longer is on HBO, now all of a sudden you're saying he was saying something negative. Like the same with Emmanuel Achu or whatever his name is, the one that got fired recently. He was riding Shedeur Sanders nuts. And then just in the last 24 to 48 hours, they said that First Letter talked about it on his show. He talked about what was said. So I'm going to have to go back and look. He had the audacity to basically say, like, Shedeur Sanders was running from competing and he should have went to Philadelphia Eagles, or he should have went to the Baltimore Ravens if he's so good. And I'm like, Shedeur Sanders is at the perfect place. It could be no more perfect than being at the Browns. You got Joe Flacco. We ain't even in week 5 and he already got a sore back. Dylan Gabriel gonna have to come to the front. And then it's Shedeur Sanders' turn. He's in the best possible position to start a game in his first. Anyway, I did not know that Bomani Jones was speaking ill of Jackson State. I'm gonna say I'm not surprised when these folks do these types of things because they do it for clout.
Yeah, but I'm still surprised at him. I really am.
He said JSU was on some bull with Deion, and he doesn't know what bull, but he know it was some bull. Why would you speak on something you don't know about?
Yeah. But listen,
Mr. Moore,
I totally agree with what you said about this is a big weekend. I can't wait. This is a big weekend.
Isn't it the biggest weekend, Mr. Ford? This is the biggest.
I don't know if it's the biggest now, but it's a big one.
It is the biggest. It's the biggest.
I've got to be in Albany, Georgia. I'm trying to set up because I got to watch all them games. I got to see the classic out in Texas.
They're all at the same time, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, I got to see because I got to go to an event, but I got to see because listen, black college football is all day Saturday. I'm talking about prime time.
They're all 3 of the games are at 6, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, now the FAMU game is 3, right? What time's the FAMU game?
Is the FAMU game at 3?
I think so. FAMU at 3. Okay. Prairie View and Grambling. What time is that? That's what?
7. It'll be 7 your time.
7. Okay.
Yes. So
and your game at Southern is what time? Huh?
So the Alabama State versus FAMU is at 3.
Okay, what about Southern, Jackson Southern?
That starts at 7 your
Okay,
time, and
all
that's
right.
gonna be on. I want to say they pulled it for ESPN,
Okay,
and
okay.
then did you? I want to say, is the State Fair Classic on Amazon Prime?
It is?
Did you? Okay, let me see. Did you hear that HBCU Go has partnered up with Amazon Prime?
Yeah, but I thought it was, I know it's your game in Vegas, right?
It's more than one game.
Right, I know it,
Let me
but I didn't know.
see.
So they doing the State Fair Classic?
I'm gonna just look real quick. I'm gonna
Okay,
tell
okay.
you
All right.
real quick. I'm gonna look at their press release. Okay. Let's go with HBCU Legend Sports Newswire. HBCU Go partners with Procter & Gamble for 3 HBCU football classics. So the classics that they will have are okay. So no, they're going to have the Southern Heritage Classic.
Okay.
That's going to be Alcorn State versus UAPB, which we didn't even talk about that one, but you know. And then of course the Las Vegas HBCU Classic. And what's the third one? Oh, it was Hampton versus Howard. They already did it, but I don't know.
Yeah, they had a big,
Did they
they
go
had
on
18,000 at that
Amazon
game.
Prime?
Huh?
I know, but did they go on Amazon Prime? Ours is going to be on Amazon Prime from what I understand. They're going on Amazon Prime. The
Yeah, you're right, Mr.
classic.
Moore. I gotta get in place because man, that's good football all day.
Isn't it good football? Okay,
Yes.
so you've already made your prediction for FAMU
Oh yes,
versus Alabama State.
I'm thinking
Uh,
it might be a blowout. I think you know what? Andrew Body. Andrew Body.
and I just
Andrew
want to
Body.
look quickly at Andrew Body's stats because like you said, he has had a couple of years off, and he has came out
Yeah,
the
and he heard
gate
everything
swinging.
everybody listen, all that negativity that was thrown his way and his family's way, they heard it. They heard it. And he on a mission.
So to date, he's completed 48 completions out of 65 attempts. He's had no interceptions. He has 761 passing yards in 3 games, 10 touchdowns. His longest was 69 and 195 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Oh, wait. Yeah. 1 touchdown, rushing touchdown. So, he's coming out the gate swinging, when we talk about the implications of looking at a player of the year, he's off to a very good start, right? Offensive player of the year. Andrew
Yeah,
Body's off to an amazing start.
yeah,
So we have some other quarterbacks that are on his heels. We have some quarterbacks that are still in the warm-up stage, right?
right. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, they're in the chat cutting up. Someone said they saw Terrence Graves at Bass Pro getting some fishing gear. He's good, Mr. Ford.
Who is
Now,
that?
what do you think about RJ Johnson, the FAMU quarterback? What do you think about him?
Inexperienced. And I really do believe that that Jet Petty kid should be starting. You know, I told you, I went to the game and I told them people down there, that kid Jet Petty should be starting.
Well, let's read his stats. So RJ Johnson has 677 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Now this is the FAMU website. It says he doesn't have any interceptions. It doesn't look like he's too much of a he's not much of a dual threat quarterback.
I mean, he can scramble and do a few things, but
He's got 8 rushing yards. 8
yeah,
yards.
but listen, I still make the argument that they got him in the wrong offense. He's not. That offense is more catered to that Jet Petty kid.
Okay, let's look up Jet Petty. Jet Petty.
Yeah.
What type of offense do they have?
It comes. Do you remember? Wait a minute. Do you remember Rich Rodriguez? Do you remember Rich Rodriguez?
Who? No, I don't know.
Rich Rodriguez. Rich is now the head football coach at West Virginia, the Mountaineers. Okay, what they're trying to do at FAM, Rich, them taught that offense to Willie Simmons. Okay, they still trying to run that stuff that Willie ran while he was there.
Why are they trying to mimic what he got?
Because his people are still in place. But now here's the thing. That kid Johnson is not suited for that offense.
Well, Jet Petty has only 104 yards.
That's because his time is limited. Let me tell you something. If he had not come into that Albany State game, Albany State would have beat they behind.
He didn't.
Albany State would have. He ignited that team. I'm telling you, I was there. He ignited that team in the second. When they took Johnson out and brought Petty in, he ignited that team.
He had 9 completions for 14 attempts, 1 interception. Oh, okay, 99 yards, passing yards. Okay.
Correct, Bro Hunt. That's right.
He was getting it down the field. Okay.
Yeah, he's set with the offense that they're trying to run at Florida A&M. Jet Petty's skill set is best for that offense. I've told you over and over about that kid Johnson. That kid has to be played with 1, 2, possibly 3 tight ends. That's the kind of kid he is. He's not that. He's the kind of kid you got to run the football and then set it up for him to throw it. Okay, you run it and then you throw it with him. He's not a what you call them guys? That air raid system stuff. That's not him.
Okay, they're trying to do him like they was doing Musa. They're trying to play.
Now Johnson has got some of them Musa. Musa had a very strong arm. Sometimes it just take him so long to get warmed up. But I mean, you can't criticize Musa because he did lead him to the SWAC Championship and he led him to a Celebration Bowl win and all that. But sometimes it just take Musa a long time to get settled down. Sometimes his first half would be terrible, second half would be great.
So, I want to move on to our next quarterback that we think might be playing, and that's Ashton Schroeder.
Is that kid down in Southern?
Yeah.
I like what I see.
You like what you see?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at his stats.
Yeah, I like what I see.
127 passing yards. Not much of a rusher either. He has -8 yards, but he only had 5 attempts. So,
I like what. Yeah, I like what I see.
So the thing with, of course, we all know that Fred McNair has taken over the helm in terms of the offensive coordinator and calling plays and stuff like that. But
Right.
here's the thing, and that is that Coach Terrence Graves did not name his quarterback. But
Is that
Jalen
kid still?
is still in concussion protocol.
So it'll probably be that kid you just called out. It'll be him.
Oh, you think it's going to be him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Cam McCoy.
Listen now. I don't know how well he's gonna do against Jackson. Okay, but there's some things I saw on the film I like.
What did you see that you liked? That you felt like
his anticipation, nice whip action the way he throws the football. He's about what 6'2", 6'3". How tall is he?
Let's see. Ashton Schroeder is 6'3", 210.
Yeah, he looked good. Yeah. Now personally, from what I saw, like it's the highlights I saw, I think you can build around him.
Well, Coach Terrence Graves said he's not opposed to playing two quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Listen, I was on a staff one time. We played 3. We played whoever was hot. I'm serious. If starter was messing up, we check him and put somebody else in there. We had 3.
Okay, and so then there's Cam McCoy. He had 316 yards so far, 50% passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He does have 177 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns by rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a total of 4 touchdowns. I think Cam McCoy is as advertised. He is the same quarterback that he was at Jackson State. One thing that I can commend him for doing is staying upright at Southern, because at Jackson State he couldn't complete a game. But so it's a good thing that Cam McCoy is able to stay upright.
Well, here's the thing about Cam McCoy. Personally, I would put him in the pistol, but I would play him with 2 tight ends. I'd put him in the pistol, and I would utilize the fact that he can run the football. You remember that guy y'all had? Y'all had a kid at Jackson. His name was Clayton something. Remember he came to y'all from Ole Miss. What was that kid's name? Clayton what? Clayton what? He took y'all to this SWAC Championship and y'all lost to Pine Bluff. You remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
What was somebody? That's
Clayton
it.
Moore.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Clayton Moore. You remember how Jackson played him? Do you remember him?
I don't know how we played him. How did we play him?
You played him in the pistol. I would play. Now I would start the kid you called out earlier. I would have McCoy as his backup, but I would come in with McCoy in the pistol. With behind him would be that kid from LSU, that transfer from LSU. But I'd play him with 2 tight ends.
Yeah, so Cam, so this is the thing with Cam. So with Cam, yes, he is the type of quarterback that will take off. But for me, I just knowing Coach Quinn and then knowing that Cam McCoy played for Jackson State, they're gonna put a linebacker on him. They're probably actually daring Cam, come on out here. Just come on out here. Their former teammates are waiting on him to come to go ahead and try to take off if you want to. They're going to put a linebacker on him. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a spy on him the whole game if he comes in. Now with Schroeder, I don't really see. I haven't seen that whether or not he is the type of quarterback that is dual threat. But for Cam,
I don't think
they're putting a linebacker on him.
Schroeder's not. Schroeder's a He's a passer. Now you could do your air raid stuff with him because he makes quick decisions. He's the kind of guy you put him in that shotgun and just let him stay back there and let him just throw
Okay,
all
well
over the
then
field.
they're more than likely then they're probably gonna start him.
I think he starts. I think he starts.
Yeah.
I think they just not, one thing you don't give your enemy all your information. Yeah, he starts.
Right.
But I wouldn't just play. I would play him and McCoy. I play both
Right.
of them. But the only thing is, it's two different systems.
Right.
It's two different systems. I would come in with when you come in with McCoy, you go to the pistol.
Okay, and so then of course we're gonna go over two quarterbacks for Jackson State, just because of course Lockhart started against Tuskegee,
And I like
we
what I
got
saw to him too. I like. Listen, he's gonna be
introduction.
nice.
But we do have Jacoby and Morgan.
Yeah.
Coach, like you said, you don't really reveal who you're starting. You just don't,
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go over two quarterbacks, of course. So Jacoby and Morgan, 6'4", 228 yards. He is the 2025 SWAC preseason offensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And his stats, overall, he has he played in 2 games, so Hampton and Southern Miss.
Mm-hmm.
So he has 278 passing yards, 1 interception, no touchdowns, and then he has 67 yards rushing. And he's been passing at about 50%. So he's 15 of 30 at Hampton and then 14 of 27 at Southern Miss. Looking at the totality of Jacoby and Morgan's work, and him leading that offense to that Celebration Bowl, we're just looking for the passing game to develop, right? At some point, the passing game has to develop. I think one thing Jacoby and Morgan has been doing well is, of course, not turning the ball over, protecting the ball,
Right.
not throwing any bad balls to, the defense. But we're just waiting on that offense.
Well, one thing with Jacoby, you got to get the seam game going. You got to get Marvin Landon them up the seams. You got to get them on them out routes, the 5, what we call this 3-step drop, what we call the 3 route, what we call the 5 and out, the curl. You got to get the basic things going first. But the main thing with Jacoby, you got to get that tight end game going. And then once
Landy and
got to get Landy, got to get that game going with Landy. Once you get that game going with Landy, then that will open up the game for Fertillion and what's that big boy, the kid you got for Prairie? Yeah. But see, the key to the whole thing to me is that Landy kid. You got to get that tight end game going.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that I'm excited about this weekend, is seeing our passing it, because our run game, out the gate, we saw what that rushing game looks like, and I'm impressed when we talk about the run game. I'm impressed. Okay, and so now we're gonna go over Jared Lockhart, which he's a true freshman. He started for the Tuskegee game from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's 6'5", 187 pounds. So he was 15 of 21 versus Tuskegee. He had 1 interception. He had a passing completion percentage of 71.4%, threw for 254 yards, 1 touchdown. And then he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Oh dang. Good stats. Yes, definitely good stats. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, if Jackson State does decide to start Lockhart or put Lockhart in the game, or whatever it may be. It'll be interesting to see against Lockhart against a SWAC team. Right, Mr. Ford?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that kid has a bright future. That kid has a bright future. I watched some of the highlights. I wasn't able to watch the Tuskegee game in its entirety. That kid has a bright future, man. Y'all listen. Cause y'all had that kid at Howard, right? Wasn't that kid at Jackson?
Tyreek Starks was there. Yes. He was
Listen,
there.
listen. That's the best quarterback Howard has had in years. Yeah, that's the
Mr.
best.
Ford,
Huh?
I told you. I said that our quarterback room has quarterbacks on the roster that can start at other places. That's how deep our roster is.
Well, you were right. Cause listen, hey, that kid right there. See, Howard the last few years has had what we call the game manager. This kid is a playmaker. This kid is a playmaker.
And
That
y'all
was one
still
of,
haven't been seeing Ethan Terrell yet. We got Ethan Terrell on
yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Cause like I said, that was one of Howard's problems when they played FAMU in that Celebration Bowl. They
Mr.
didn't have
Ford,
a playmaker.
I was befuddled when I saw that it was like 20-0 for Howard versus Hampton. I said, "What in the hell is going on over there?"
Yeah, that's what I said too.
I'm talking about dragging them all up and down the field.
Yeah.
You said that they needed an offensive coordinator, and Dr. Kanisha, she said, "Well, we got a co-offensive coordinator, and we got a quarterback," but she was real
Well,
quiet
they
about
definitely got a quarterback.
She said it, but she didn't say it.
Yeah, but they got a quarterback. That kid is he can do some things. He can do some things now. Yeah, you got a quarterback.
Zy McDonald's at Clark Atlanta.
Oh, I love listen.
Tyreek Starks is at Howard, and then you got Cam McCoy at Southern.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Loaded and stacked with Tiger Nation.
Yeah, JSU by 40, eh? What y'all like to say?
Yeah.
JSU by 40.
They're saying they hope Woods starts. Please don't have Woods. Don't bring Woods out.
No, not if he's still in concussion protocol. Let him
even if he's
let him
out
heal.
of concussion protocol, please leave him on the sideline, please.
Yeah,
Please.
let him heal from that.
Let him heal. Don't bring him back
Yeah,
out.
don't run that. Don't rush him back on that.
Tell him don't.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm going to see Zai. It's going to be a SWAC reunion when Clark's homecoming. I think is on the 18th, and it's going to be Noah Biden for Edward Waters and Zai McDonald for Clark Atlanta. So I'm hoping to be there. Yeah. And listen, I know you ain't saying nothing about it, but now Walker, Texas Ranger. Now we got that boy. Listen, Walker, Texas Ranger. Boy, look at here.
What is he hitting on?
All cylinders. Boy, look here. Walker, Texas Ranger.
What has Walker Harris been doing over there in the MEAC?
Ooh. He put 60 again on them Aggies. Tell Dave I need to hear him say Aggie pride. Aggie pride. Ooh.
That's not how you say it, Mr. Ford. You have to say it like how they say it. You know
how they say it.
You do it. You don't know how.
No, Aggie pride. They put they put 60 on them in Greensboro. Did you know that? A color school beat A&T. put 60 points on.
The blacks beat them.
Yeah, the colored school beat them. And guess who they got for homecoming?
Who?
Chennis Berry and the boys. Another colored school.
You said
No,
another
Miss Wendy, you didn't have to get him, did you? You didn't have to get Dave, did you? Was it on the show?
No, he was on Twitter cutting up, Mr. Ford.
For what? How you gonna cut up in your team that gave up 60 points in your stadium, on your campus? How you gonna cut up?
Lord. He cut up this week. I guess he was mourning that loss.
Well, isn't that delusional? Is that delusional?
Chuck, why are you over there giggling and cracking up?
Hey, Dave, if something comes from Dave, it has to be funny. He and A&T Roy. Oh, gosh.
Mr. Beat the Blacks, Mr. Ford.
Hey, A&T
Yeah,
Roy.
he said they're gonna get order back. They're gonna put the color scheme.
Joshua Sims lit in on A&T Roy this past Sunday. Oh, boy, it was funny.
So I'm gonna see. Okay, so he had. Let's look at what Mr.
Boy.
Ranger been up to.
Yeah.
So he has. Let's see. Passing statistics wise, he has thrown for 1,226 yards for 8 touchdowns. His longest pass was 65 yards for 60, and he's been throwing it like a 62%. He averages 245 passing yards a game.
Okay, so think about how many he gonna throw for on FAMU at Bragg.
Oh, what?
Okay, how many is he gonna throw for against FAMU?
So you saying that's an L?
Oh, without a doubt, they might get blowed out too at Bragg.
Damn, he threw for 380 yards versus North Carolina A&T.
Okay, well, is he gonna do it at
speaking
Bragg?
380
Speaking of
yards.
A&T, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no! You see what happened? You all talk about the Aggie Eagle Classic. You see, Sean Gibbs had dismissed a player from the team for squirting water on Trey Oliver.
Yeah, he's gonna dismiss a lot of them. Eventually he's gonna get a lot of them guys off. He said he's got to redo that culture, which means he's got to get rid of some people.
But you know what? These coaches better. You know what happened? They're seeing some behavior there that these coaches going to have to kind of tone it down themselves. Is because he got into it with Trent Boykins, Hampton, saying he didn't shake hands when he was looking at how he was cutting up on after the double overtime game, and then I know he and Trey, I know they go back and say I'm a long age with those guys, and thing about it, these players are different. Back once upon a time, you would not have gotten a player doing that to like at your school, Tamona, W.C. Gordon, or John Merritt and Bob Hill. No one done that to them, or to Eddie Robertson at Grambling. Player wouldn't have been disrespectful to those coaches, or Marino Chasm. These players now, they're very disrespectful now, and I was saying it, and the coaches have to be careful because things go viral, and these young people, they feed off of that kind of stuff. You have to be you have to watch what you do.
Basically, what Chuck is saying is that Coach Gibbs was a little mouthy when the Hampton coach didn't shake his hand.
Trenton Boykins, yeah.
He was a little bit, fired up.
But the players gonna do whatever they think they can get away with.
Oh yeah, and we have a different generation.
Squirting a coach with some water.
Yeah, squirt Trey Oliver.
I don't know about Coach Gibbs, but I do know that that A&T coach got a mouth on him too.
Oh yeah, they both used to work at Grambling. Yeah, I remember those two. And see, I'm a long age.
One that started a fight between FAMU and A&T some years ago.
I remember that 2019.
He did that.
And you know what?
That's
Sean
Gibbs, Sean Gibbs. He started a fight. Now, this when Willie was at FAMU.
Yeah, because I went to GHO the next weekend. I went to GHO in 2019. Yeah, because they suspended the guy, the Greensboro 4, Franklin McCain, the tall one with the glasses. His grandson was suspended. Franklin McCain, the third, was suspended from that fight. He didn't play in GHO.
So, maybe the player remembered when his coach did that and he's mimicking. I don't know, but a lot of Aggies didn't like that, Mr. Ford or Hunt.
It's a lack of discipline. That's what losers do. It's a lack of discipline.
Lack of discipline. They don't have any sense.
That's what losers do.
He could have done something else. He said basically a lot of Aggies were not happy about that. They were saying that it was a little bit too much. Like, you could have handled that situation differently, and you don't want to mess up the locker room. But Jerome points out that Gibbs said in an interview, we aren't going back to an HBCU conference. We've been there and done that.
You know what? He talking. He'll probably be fired. They'll get tired of him too. They're going to have a whole bunch of coaches just like Tennessee State. Every 3-4 years, they got a new coach.
Mr. Ford!
Hey, this is where it's going with them. I heard them, and I've been, that's one of the things Dave been telling me. I said, he said, oh no, we're not going back to the MEAC, and you know how Dave is. I said, okay. He said, we didn't, they try to explain why they're not going back, and I look at Earl Hilton. Earl Hilton's been there since as long as Mickey Loomis has been general manager of the New Orleans Saints. Mickey Loomis been they both been at he's been at A&T since 2003, and Mickey Loomis has been general manager of the Saints, who's not an owner since 2003. They had that in common.
Hilton was a part of the dynamic duo that destroyed that football program. It was him and Chancellor Martin. They the ones pulled them out of the MEAC. They've destroyed that program.
I have a question for y'all, because
they came from Winston-Salem State. Yeah, over to A&T.
He don't want to go back, or we've been there, done that. And at face value, they really thought that they had something in terms of changing and turning the program around. But now it looks like that game, the game that they won versus Hampton, that might be the only game that they win this season. So then what do you do when you get a completely different coach? They hire their own set of coaches, all to still only win one game in a season. Like, what has to happen in order for them to change it around?
Go get $8 million. That's what you do. Go get $8 million and put it in your athletic program. That's what you do.
They can't go and keep on talking about what they did in the MEAC. That day is over with. You all moved on to the CAA. You went from Big South to CAA. You don't have anything to talk about now. That's in the past.
Well, let's play a game called Impressed or Not Impressed. And y'all folks in the chat, make sure y'all go ahead and make your comments. We're going to do Prairie View offense. Mr. Ford, impressed or not impressed?
Okay. When I saw him in the Texas Southern game, I was impressed. Especially they late, the fourth quarter.
Oh, the ability to move that ball down and get
that 2-minute drill they ran. Yeah, I was impressed with that. And that guy's not even starting anymore, is he?
I think that was more so of missteps on the part of Texas Southern.
Texas Southern. But the guy was it Cam George? What's his name? Cam what?
Cam Peterson?
Cam Peterson. He's not starting anymore, is he?
My Cam Peters.
Yeah, is he starting?
No, I don't think so. I think they're starting someone else.
I don't think he's starting either.
I haven't seen him. I've been asking people. Is Cam Peters starting?
And I can't wait to see that game. I can't wait to see that Grambling Prairie View game.
That should be quite interesting.
Yes, it
Him and
is.
T-Set. I want to see T-Set, and
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
ready to
who
see both
Purdy's
of
on.
them.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay. So Grambling offense, Mr. Ford. Boy,
You know, I haven't seen them.
huh?
You know, I haven't seen them. That's why I'm waiting for tomorrow. I haven't seen them at all.
I watched him.
I'm guessing you didn't. Okay, so Hunt, what you think? What you think, especially against Kentucky State?
All I can say, word I've gotten to know Coach well. Got to become acquainted with him, and all I say, well, we better keep T-Set healthy. I've been said let him cook. I said let him cook, Mickey. That's why I was saying. And T-Set, if they lose T-Set, I just don't see that. I don't see any spark in him. He's the one that's been keeping them in that game. Him and that's why I've been seeing that. That's what happened in the East Texas A&M game. He had to keep T-Set healthy.
And you know what? That's so difficult when your whole entire offense literally rests with one person, right? That's scary.
That's how they got the overtime with him.
A lot of pressure on the offense. It puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
It is.
Mr. Ford, if you would have seen that Kentucky State game, you probably would have been cussing.
Yeah, listen, Judgment Day for me is Saturday when they play Prairie View. That'll be my first time seeing them. That'll be the first time I've seen Prairie View since the Texas Southern game.
My folks left early from Kentucky State game. They had to get back to Monroe. They didn't realize they had won until I told them, you're dealing with the elderly. They had to get home. What happened? They had to get something to eat and didn't get home. And they didn't want to sit not knowing that Grambling had won in overtime. They were trying to get on the road, get ahead of everyone.
Mr. Ford, they're saying that Grambling stole that game.
Okay, the Kentucky State game?
Yep. That what happened was
one Tyrell Rating.
Kentucky State
for progress question.
So hey, Hunt, is Prairie View gonna blow Grambling out?
I honestly, Mr. Ford, I really think that Prairie View and Grambling are neck and neck in terms of talent. I really do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see too.
They've been battling that with folks too.
Yeah. Think about that Texas Southern game that we sat out and watched it.
Battling out with Texas Southern, Mr. Ford. They was battling it out with Northwestern State. And they lost to Northwestern State, Mr. Ford.
They lost?
You don't remember when they lost to Northwestern State?
Okay, now who did they beat last week?
Oh, they beat Northwestern State.
Oh no, okay. Who was it?
Yeah, they beat Northwestern State.
No, they beat
that new school,
they
that
lost to the
Rio Grande or something, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. So
University of Texas, Rio Grande. And you know what? They undefeated. Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah.
UTF. Yeah, one of my homeboys.
Maybe Rio Grande Valley is really good then. What do you guys think?
You know what happened? They have some state-of-the-art facilities there, and one of the guys on the coaching staff there is from
state of the art.
Yeah, they both have state-of-the-art facilities. Yeah, they both. That's what I'm saying. Both of them have state-of-the-art facilities, and that program is set. And one of the brands that they're pushing is Saucer. They partner with a Saucer company.
They put 80 points on Langston, Mr. Ford.
That was Rio Grande. Who was that?
Rio Grande Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, Travis Bush is the head coach. He's a known former Texas high school coach. He has a great reputation. He's a Texas State alumnus. He's coached at Houston and I think TCU and all those places. And he has that kind of reputation. And one of the guys on his staff is named Marcus Coleman. He played in the NFL played at Texas Tech. He and I grew up in the same church. He finished high school in Dallas. Played with the Jets, Texans, and the Cowboys. He was a cornerback.
Okay.
So maybe the Rio Grande Valley, maybe they're actually good.
No, they're probably well financed. You got to look at how much money is being spent on them. They're probably well financed.
It's a merger between University of Texas Brownsville and the University of Texas Pan American. They merged those two schools to form that institution.
Yeah. So how much are they spending on athletics?
Oh, a lot. I think that they spending
They
quite
got
well.
almost 1 million in NIL. They
Yeah,
got money.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. Salsa. They have a salsa deal with a company.
Not impressed with Gramblin's offense. Goodness gracious.
Right on the Mexican border, Edinburgh, Texas. Yeah.
Okay, so what about Prairie View / Grambling's defense? Are y'all impressed or not impressed? I'll tell you what, Mr. Ford. I am not impressed with the defense on either side.
I just want to see what's going to happen. I'm both defenses that still show me something.
I think there's
now when you say you're not impressed with Prairie View, is it schematically, talent wise? What are you just the whole thing?
So what I'm looking for when I think about defense, I'm looking for dominance. I'm looking for the inability, or excuse me, the ability to interrupt the passing game, to stop rushing. So opponents have been able to rush on them, and they average 197 yards per game for Prairie View, the opponents.
Right.
And then for Grambling, opponents rushing is roughly 125 yards per game.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Ain't no Mickey Joseph. He's his own. He's the offense coordinator. He's head coach and offense coordinator.
He's calling the plays.
Yeah, Mickey Joseph.
So Mr. Moore said that PV's been playing up and Grambling's been playing down. So Grambling's better than what they've been playing. They've been playing down.
Well, bro, Hunt, you seen it? What you think? I mean, are we gonna get blowed out or what?
It depends. Hey, Grambling is a strange program. You don't know who's going to show up. I was looking at them. You know what? I was surprised they pulled it out against East Texas A&M because they had a great quarterback there. That guy Rodriguez. He was bringing smoke on Grambling, but Grambling finally woke up and, like I said, it took T-Set putting his magic out there to pull Grambling through, and they came at the right time. But they're playing Prairie View. I told my father, I said, they playing Prairie View. This is a different story. I said, well, I want to see what they're going to do against Prairie View. I said, I've watched Prairie View in some games, and but Grambling is a strange program. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Graham has played 2 D2 teams. PV has played Rice and FCS teams.
Oh, Rice. Yeah, I saw that. I watched some of the game.
I think Moore thinks that Grambling's getting ready to get drugged all up and down the field. And those sounds of PV and heading to Atlanta are going to get louder and louder. If PV allows them to dog walk them, they're going to be so loud now, right? Because now you done took down Texas Southern, and
Bro Hunt is the coach at Grambling. He's on the hot seat.
It's hard to say about what's going on there now. There are people who are not happy with some things that are going on and what happened, but they managed to pull out a victory. But we're going to see what's going to happen now moving forward. I don't know if he's going to join Mike Gundy, who just got terminated the other day. Mike Gundy and some of these others. I don't know if he's going to, these things are happening so quickly, and look like Dabble Sweeney is on there, and you just don't know what's going to happen each week with these coaches. It's not a given, and just don't know what's going on. It's a strange situation over at Grambling.
Mr. Ford, do they even do firing mid-season at HBCUs?
Oh, it's happened. Yeah.
You remember Stump Mitchell was fired mid-season?
Doug Williams got fired in 2013 mid-season. I remember that.
Earl Holmes was fired at FAMU. He was fired the week before homecoming.
I saw all of this. We saw all of this. They even let coaches go at Jackson State. Jackson State. I think they let Harold Jackson go early.
They let Harold Jackson go after the homecoming game, I think.
Yeah, Jackson State.
What's his name? Dr. Myers fired him. They lost the homecoming to Mississippi Valley or somebody.
Yeah,
sure did. You got to go. They lost the homecoming.
They lost to Mississippi Valley. It was Rick
Hey.
Comedies was the head coach of Valley.
No, you got to go. You got to go. If
Those
you
Yeah,
lose
Jacksonians
to
don't play.
if you lose the
They
Valley,
like Southern.
you automatically got to go.
And it was their homecoming.
I don't even know how somebody even loses to Valley and still got a job. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Mr. Ford, you remember when Stump Mitchell got fired? When he was terminated. At Southern, have Southern played Jackson State the next game. He came to Jackson. He was sitting in the stands as a spectator. The
Yeah,
next
I
game
remember.
he had already been terminated. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember Stump as he was a running back with the
The
St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah,
He
Citadel.
got to go.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
right.
to go.
Citadel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's still in the league, and he's still in the NFL.
He's been coaching all around the NFL as a running backs coach.
That's right. He was
At
with
Bell's last game, there were 1,000 fans in the stadium.
Man, that James Bell, Jacksonians hate to hear his name. It was a bad situation with James Bell.
If you lose to Valley, you got to go.
Because he came after Robert Hughes. Did he come after Hughes, Mr. Ford?
Who was that?
They let people
James
play
Bell.
out their
Yeah, I think so. He came up.
Came after
Remember, it was
Robert Hughes.
the AD came, and the AD brought him.
Yeah.
I can't remember the AD's name,
Roy
but he brought James
Culberson.
Bell.
His name was Roy Culberson. They let him go. That was Roy Culberson.
Yeah.
Dang, y'all
Yeah,
over
they
here
fired
letting
him.
coaches go mid-season. Mr. Ford, Chuck, do you think we got any coaches that have a must-win on Saturday? Like, you have to win this game.
Yeah. Terrence Graves, Cozy. All of them.
Yeah.
They better do something.
And you know
Okay,
what?
so my thing is Southern just won the SWAC West.
Don't matter.
Don't
What
matter.
you done
Hey,
for me
that's Southern.
lately?
They don't
What you
play.
done for me
Okay,
lately?
but Southern's been losing to Jackson State for years before Terrence. So how are you gonna put
Okay,
that much pressure on
and
them?
that's
Y'all been
adding to the.
losing.
Listen, that's what's making that seat hotter.
That is so to injury.
Yeah. So
Y'all been losing. Don't sit up here and try to puff up your chest now. You've been getting drugged up and down the field.
Yeah, Southern. Those schools don't play that kind of stuff, and no one that's kind of what happened. He's kind of on the hot seat, and I think what saved him if he had lost at that Division II school. I think that it been rumblings for him. Raymond Woody at Bethune-Cookman. It happened. They beat Edward Waters. If they had lost to Edward Waters, there have been rumblings about terminating him. They have been happy with him down there in Daytona Beach, Florida.
I don't know why,
that's
because
not
the
gonna
first two
save him.
games were
That's not gonna
FBS
save him.
games.
Yeah.
These Edward Waters is not gonna save his job.
Okay, but the first two games.
No, it's not.
No.
What did
That's
they
not
want him
gonna
to
save
do
his job.
against FAU? Like, what did they want him to do?
No, they want him to be competitive in the
He was
SWAC, and they
competitive
want him
against
to beat
South Carolina
FAMU.
State. He was
That's what they
competitive. They
want.
scored 41 points.
Against who?
Actually,
Who's
South
that?
Carolina State.
Oh, South Carolina State. Yeah,
They
they're
still
competitive,
lost.
but they lost.
I understand they lost, but
Yeah, they
South
lost.
Carolina
Ain't
State,
nobody listen. Ain't no
South
Marv
Carolina
Victor.
State was the reigning MEAC
Yeah,
champion.
but listen.
You have to win.
Mr. Mona, the only thing that matters, the only statistic that matter is W's and L's.
Yeah.
For all of that, they still got an L.
They want to see winners down there. They're a small school, small church school,
I think
but
they're gonna
they
beat
love
Alabama
winners.
A&M. They're gonna beat
Who?
Alabama A&M.
Who's gonna beat Alabama A&M?
Cookman.
Prairie View
Oh.
When's that game?
this weekend. Alabama.
no,
I'm not Prairie
No,
View.
Alabama A&M playing Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman versus Alabama A&M.
And you
going
said
down
that Bethune-Cookman's gonna beat Alabama A&M?
At their home, yes.
Okay.
All right.
We're
gonna hold you to that.
What you got to say? What you got to say
We'll
about
hold
that?
that to you. You see,
what's his name? It's Sam Shea. Act like he want to be coach of the year.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Bethune-Cookman has Cam Ransom. They better keep Cam Ransom healthy down there, and they have a great running game. But can this hold up? Moving forward.
Think that Alabama A&M is in for a shock.
All right, we're gonna hold you to that.
Bethune-Cookman has an offense. Bethune-Cookman has an offense this year, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, that Ransom kid can play. No doubt about it. He can play.
Oh yeah. I told some people about the Dolphins are not doing well. I told them, said, they were going to the University of Miami. I bet they were going to the University of Miami, University of Florida game. I said they need to make a trip to Daytona Beach, Florida. I said, son, that's Larry Little's home alma mater. Miami Dolphins, great. That's his alma mater. Bethune-Cookman. I said if they get rid of Tour, they want to get rid of Tour. I said go look at Cam Ransom. they can't be choosy these days.
Wait a minute. Not go look at Cam Ransom. All right. Southern
they can't be choosy.
Southern defense. Are y'all impressed or not impressed with the defensive preseason player of the year? Are y'all impressed or not impressed?
Are you talking about Kelby Givens?
Just their defense as a whole. Now they are getting Herman Brewster back. No. They're getting Brewster back.
Yeah, that's not the defense I've been accustomed to watching.
You said it's not the defense you're accustomed to watching?
Yeah, Henry Miller's had some good defenses, but I've been looking at them lately, and it's kind of you just don't know. I thought about
in the middle. It's soft in the middle.
Yeah, they got pushed around the SCCU game.
Soft in the middle.
Kelby Givens is leading FCS in everything.
Yeah,
but he needs some help.
Yeah, they had those NFL. Yeah, they had those NFL scouts there watching him in Atlanta, and he didn't do anything. Look at all the comments. Oh gosh. Oh boy, everybody going in on this one. Yeah.
Are y'all impressed or not impressed? I got the poll.
Not at this time.
What are they going to do? I know you said that they soft in the middle, but what is it? Is it their defensive tackles? What's going on, Mr. Ford?
Yeah, their defensive tackle. They got them butterball kids in the middle, and they're getting rolled up.
Mr. Ford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know how trim these defenses are now. They're not your typical defensive linemen. They're not that like you said, butterball. These linemen are trim.
Them 5'9", but he weighed 380 pounds. That's butterball.
These linemen are trim these days. They fast. They had that speed, kind of like what Warren Sapp had back when he was playing. They play with speed.
Oh, Merlin said we're gonna be impressed when he put Morgan on his ass. Ooh, not against that offensive line, Merlin. You're gonna have to get to him first. Merlin's talking mess. Talk about we gonna be impressed when he put Morgan on his ass.
Hey, is Lockhart? I was impressed with that Lockhart in it. When the game, that's when y'all played. I think it was Tuskegee.
Yes. Merlin said we don't have nobody 5'9", Mr. Ford. The shortest is 6'2" on that defensive line.
Wait a minute. One of them guys I saw from that Carolina game wasn't no 6'2". He was wearing, 67 or something?
Oh, now Merlin, if I go on this roster and I see that, and I go look at number 62 and he's not 6'2", we're gonna have a problem.
Look on that roster because some of them guys weren't no 6'2".
If you all want some linemen,
that's what I was looking for. I thought that Southern was gonna have like the 6'4", 6'5", 270, 280, 290 kind of kid.
Let me tell you something.
I think it was 67. What's his size?
This 67 is Jaden Rogers. He's a defensive tackle. He is 6'2", 375 pounds.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. Every time I saw him, he was 10 yards down the field, blocked.
If they want some linemen, you want some linemen, you all? If Southern needs some linemen, they need to go 70 what's that, about 70 miles from them, not far from them, down to New Orleans.
He said that's old.
They better go to They better go to all black male Catholic school, St. Augustine High School. They have some big defensive line. They better get some of those St. Augustine guys. Robert Valdez has some great linemen there, or go to Edna Carr. You better get some of those guys. You want some athletes, some athletic linemen. And right here, I just got finished watching the high school game, Ruston High School. Come up to Northeast Louisiana to Ruston High School. They just beat Midland Lee by the score 49-21. They have some great linemen as well. Come on up to Northeast Louisiana and find some linemen.
Mr. Ford, they said everybody's 6'2" until them pro day numbers come out.
Yeah, they just beat them in Texas. They beat Midland Lee out of Midland, Texas. Beat them in Texas. Beat them 49-21. And that's why I say you better come.
ASU has that market, Chuck. Don't be giving our offensive lineman market away. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna move.
It's business.
We're gonna move to Jackson State's defense. Jackson State. Wait, let me stop this poll. Let me end the poll. Lord have mercy. Y'all not playing. Y'all are going off in this chat. All right. Jackson State's defense. Ain't no need of y'all lying in it. Now, Merlin, don't be over here lying, talking about you not impressed. Please. Mr. Ford, what do you think about Jackson State's defense this year?
Yeah, it's gonna get better. It's hitting its stride. I really like them linebackers. What's them kids' name? One kid's name is Taylor.
Reed Pulliam, Ashton
Taylor. Yeah, that's the kids I like. What's the kid? The Williams kid.
Jeremiah Williams.
Jeremiah Williams, he's a good one.
Yeah.
Quincy Ivory off the edge.
Yeah, I love your front seven. And then y'all got a lot of depth.
Yeah, they tough on defense. Terezo Quinn has a great group there.
Oh yeah.
Quinn gonna eat on Saturday. That young man done said that he is not impressed with Jackson State's defense at all.
Yeah, I heard that guy up there talking. That's a Southern player, and they say he's not even one of the top players on the team. He's just talking.
I thought he was the best wide receiver.
They say people don't know who he. I can see there's someone. Hey, I saw the video and he was talking. I said, well, you kind of okay, all right, man.
Yeah, I think he's their best wide receiver.
Okay. They're sure not showing anything on the field.
No.
They're not showing anything on the field. And sorry for Southern Knights. Don't get in your feelings about this.
It's time to show and tell. We got Stanley Cooks. Boy, we got so much depth over there. I'm excited. I want to see Pete. Okay, I want to see BJ Washington.
Yeah, BJ Washington.
Or Kamari Rogers with a pick six. Or, I need to see since they like to air it out a little bit for, what is it, Schroeder? Go ahead and air it out if you want to. No fly zone. Cam Sal's going to lay the wood. No Diddy. Crook making excuses already. Mr. Ford, they're saying Southern won't score 10 points.
Yeah, I could see that.
I see Whitley talking about me.
I could see that. Now Crook is Southern. Who's Crook in there? Is he Southern?
Yes, he always talks the most noise.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, Crook. Man.
Hey Crook, who you want the next coach to be?
They're gonna have Terrence Graves another year. You can't just be over here firing.
Tell you what, you lose this one and then lose on Southern and see how they talking.
I know about the Southern University Board of Supervisors, how they operate. We've been seeing them for decades, how they operate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You said lose that and lose homecoming. Ooh.
Okay, you done lost Alabama State. Getting ready to lose to Jackson. You lose your homecoming. And then y'all still talking about he gonna be around for another year, huh?
Who gonna pay?
Hey, they find a way to get money. They find a way to fire coaches quickly. Hey, we've been Mr. Ford and I've been watching Southern for decades, watching these teams for decades.
Dooley, what, 600,000 to go home with, didn't they?
They find a way to get the money.
Jerome said they looking for Pete Richardson. Where he at?
Oh, he's working radio now. He's up in the press box doing radio broadcasts.
He's almost 80 years old.
Yeah, he
get him, Mr. Ford. They coming back to get him.
Pete Richardson's up there. He's up in the booth with Chris Powers doing the radio broadcast in Southern football.
Listen, go over there. Hey, you Southern people, hey, go look at that boy Brian Jenkins. Go look at him.
Yeah, Pete is almost 80.
Look at Henry Frazier. Look at Henry Frazier. Who else? What about the guy over there? You remember the guy that was at Hampton? Name was Robert Prunty.
Oh, Robert Prunty? Yeah, he was there before Boykins.
Prunty could do something with that program. You
think Prunty would do it? Because I thought about what happened at Hampton.
Where's Prunty now?
That's a great question. I don't know what happened. They didn't retain him. I know Trenton Boykins is the head coach at Hampton now.
Yeah.
Where do you think Maurice Flowers going to end up going from Johnson C. Smith? You think some one of these programs get him, or Teddy Keaton from Clark Atlanta?
Oh, I'm with Teddy Keaton. I'm telling everybody up here, go on and enjoy Teddy Keaton, because we ain't gonna be able to keep him. He's hot. Teddy Keaton's hot.
Oh yeah, he is.
Fired that man that won all those championships.
Which one?
I don't know. I guess Pete.
Oh, Pete Richardson. Yeah, he's working at radio now. Like I said, he's upstairs.
Listen,
he's up there with Chris Powers.
You gotta look at Teddy Keaton,
doing the radio
Brian Jenkins, this guy Henry Frazier, like he just said, Maurice Flowers. You got to go and vet them guys, see who would fit in down there. Now, personally, me, I would look at Teddy Keaton. I would look at Brian Jenkins. Matter of fact, Teddy Keaton and Brian Jenkins are going to clash on the 18th of October at CAU. That's CAU's homecoming.
That's one I would love to see. That's one on that what they call that field? What do I call that field? They call it Pyru Field, that red field. That's you better not have any spirits in your body going into that stadium, looking at that field. You know what those spirits I'm talking about in your body. You better not be doing going in there looking at that red field.
They got what's the guy? You're gonna have Noah Biden versus Zod McDonald.
Yeah,
that's on the 18th of October.
Put some humor in there, Timona.
Who's gonna be the next Southern's next head coach?
Oh, Willie Totten. No, Totten is in
Willie Totten is at Fort Valley.
He's at Fort Valley. He's our office coordinator.
He was gonna be the next head coach.
You sure they want satellite?
Yeah. What about that?
You sure they want satellite in there at this point?
He can be the offense coordinator. I ain't seeing him as no head coach.
There you go with he can be an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he can be the offense coordinator.
Yeah, that's what Totten does. Yeah. Because I just know those Southern Knights too well, how they feel about they hey, that's a pressure cooker down there in Baton Rouge. Them and LSU, those are two pressure cooker institutions. They don't play.
Okay, so what about Kevin Sumlin?
Oh no. We better not do that. Kevin Sumlin? Oh no, I don't think they want.
I'm just reading the comments. Maybe they're being funny. What they said, Fred McNair.
Okay.
Let Fred go back to Alcorn.
Did Alcorn want him back?
No. Let him go back.
Bring G in that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'll leave that one to G.
Send him back to the sticks. At least they're gonna win the Southern Heritage Classic this weekend, Mr. Ford.
You talking about Alcorn?
They're playing UAPB.
Yeah, they're playing UAPB.
You better watch UAPB. I don't know what UAPB had, and you had to watch a team like that. I don't know what they're strange. They're a strange team too. You don't know who's going to show up.
I think Kevin Sumlin's at Maryland, isn't he? Where is
I don't
he at?
know. Where is
Yeah,
Sumlin?
Southern gonna need $4 million for Sumlin. He giving these coaches all this money and they don't produce.
Yeah, Kevin Sumlin. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming with a.
They paying money
Like
for
I said,
A&T coach like
Southern could go get this guy Jenkins. You got
They
Teddy
just gave.
Keaton. You got Teddy Keaton. That's a young guy that's up at Tennessee State. What's his name? Shannon Harris.
I'm talking about Shannon Harris coaching he coaching the
you can
UFL.
bring him down there.
Yeah, Shannon Harris coached the Washington D.C. The D.C. Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whitley says Coach Fred don't want to go back to not having civilization and being paid in peanuts. He said he's not going back.
Hey, no, you don't want to put Prime there at down at Scotlandville. Boy, those people are crazy. I don't think they want to mess Dion get himself into world trouble with those Southern Knights. They don't care. They're different.
Mr. Ford?
Huh?
Ed Reed.
What you gonna do? If you get him, go get a psychiatrist and a psychologist.
And you know he's from Destra. He's from down in down there in St. Charles Parish, LaRose, Louisiana. That's where he's from. Yeah, he went to Destrehan High School. He went to the same school as Jordan Jefferson. Yeah, they all went
You
to
gotta
Destrehan.
have a cuss jar. And bring a cuss jar, Mr. Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Charge him $500 every time he say a cuss word. They said Marshall Faulk, Mr. Ford.
We don't want
Marshall
no
Faulk,
more
he's at
apprentice.
Colorado.
We don't want them. We don't want no apprentice coaches, no novice. We don't want that. We don't want these folks just because they played in the NFL. We through with that.
Yep. Marshall Faulk up there at Colorado with Dion now. He's a running backs coach.
And maybe Southern could steal Jackson from Delaware State. What do you think about that?
Talking about Deshaun Jackson.
I think that Deshaun Jackson has.
He had a bad coach.
Mr. Ford,
he's
you have to eat them words. You have to eat them words about Jackson. He's got it together, okay?
Yeah, he does. You're right.
Tie everywhere, but he got it together.
Yeah, they were 3-1.
I want to say they 3-0.
Yeah, they lost one game.
Lost the game.
They lost to Delaware. They lost to Delaware.
Okay, so they're 3-1.
3-1.
They are 3. They play Sacred Heart. They play Sacred Heart this weekend.
Sacred Heart
is 3-1 too. Sacred Heart is 3-1 too.
They out of Connecticut.
They played Norfolk and they won by 3 points. I think
they sure did.
Pull that one out.
You never know.
They played LIU and they played Lehigh. These were some close games. I really think Delaware State's gonna pull that one out.
Delaware State is coming along well under him. Surprisingly, they can only. It's kind of like which way is up. They can only go up.
Well, Deshaun will want to go to PFO. What is PFO?
Power 4.
Power 4. Yeah, these guys. He played at the University of California at Berkeley. That's his college alma mater.
Southern does not have more money than Delaware State.
Yeah, I think they do. You're talking about in sports.
In sports, Delaware State doesn't put that much.
Spends more money on sports than Southern. That's Prairie View.
One guy I know that's a Delaware State alumnus. He's on one of the platforms. He's an alumnus. He talked about. He said they have a low budget at Delaware State. He said it himself. I got a word from him. He talked about it.
Yeah.
He said the president they had there during the time said they didn't invest into football. They were going into something. He said something about some horse I think one of equestrian
Yeah,
program they
question.
have.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was talking about that
So,
president.
Jackson State's offense, are y'all impressed or not impressed?
Running game, yeah.
Yeah,
The passing game got to pick up. The running game is on.
oh, that running game.
Yeah, that running game is on, baby.
I saw that against Hampton and Tuskegee.
Got a bunch of game breakers. Them kids you talking about, Davenport and that kid Miller and the kid
Ahmad
from
Miller.
Ahmad, the kid from last year. Yeah, that running game is on, man.
That's Aubrey Miller's brother, Ahmad Miller.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perry last night. Perry said that that Southern special teams is not good this year.
You talking about the Southern special team? There are a lot of things. Southern's just trying to go through the motions now, trying to see what they can do moving forward. This is where it is now at this point in the season. Fred McNair is now the offense coordinator. By the way, when they played Fresno State, I went on one of the platform. The guy I was communicating with, one of the Fresno State people, just he and I were just talking, and he just had a conversation with people, and he found Louisiana, and just had an all-out conversation and just talking about and what he was talking about those players, how they were going in the players of Fresno State. And he and I were just talking during the break. He had his platform.
Is the game a sellout already, or what? Is the Southern with Jackson, is that a sellout now?
Well, I mean, if they feel like they're gonna get their ass whooped, right?
So you said Southern people not coming?
No, they're not coming. It's gonna be Jackson Rouge over there. Jackson Rouge.
Oh, okay.
Jackson Rouge.
So y'all gonna take their yard.
Jackson Rouge.
Walker, they trap, take over their trap.
Yeah, y'all gonna take over their trap down there. Take over the bluff. Y'all gonna take over them 500 acres.
Yeah, we're gonna take over. It's gonna be blue and white.
You gonna go down to Stalinville?
Blue and white.
That's all. Attendance would be 15,000. That's all. DJ 85 said attendance would be 15,000. That's awful.
There's still a whole bunch of room left.
Yeah, Perry was talking about, he said they don't, but I remember they used to pack that stadium, but I think people it's falling off in attendance.
But y'all want Terrence to stay another year, right? Now they got the Boombox Classic. Wait a minute, they got the Boombox Classic, and they ain't gonna. You talking about they ain't gonna get the 15,000, but Terrence need to stay another year. Y'all make me understand that.
Yeah, I know it's it.
This is terrible.
That game should be 33,000.
Yes. You rude. Southern folks said they going to the fair instead of the game.
Yeah, I know. Perry was saying that attendance had fallen off a lot. I remember how he used to
blue, Mr. Ford. Look at all that blue available.
Wait a minute,
they used to pack Montford. I remember they said back in the day. Yeah, I remember they used to pack it down there. And you know what happened? You're dealing with a different generation of people now.
You know who fault this is? You know
who?
Roman Banks. It's Roman Banks' fault.
I had a feeling the AD.
Yeah, all this is Roman Banks. Because he don't know how to pick a championship coach. This is Roman Banks' fault.
I don't know about all that, Mr. Ford.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
I don't know about all that because
they'll tell you.
Southern game sells itself. The Southern versus Jackson State game sells itself. Like you don't need.
Hey, let me ask you something. I'm gonna give you the names. You tell me, are those heroes or zeros? All right, Dooley, hero or zero?
Wait.
All these people Roman Banks picked as head coach at Southern University. So, is Dooley a hero or a zero?
Is he a
Hero
hero?
or zero?
All right, you
Okay,
gotta
what
give me
about the
some
guy
context.
that's the defense coordinator at Grambling? He picked him as a head coach after
Jason
Dawson
Rollins.
Odom. Was he a
Yeah,
zero or a
Magnificent.
hero?
Wait, you going too fast because we don't even know that. We don't. They got to answer in the comments. Y'all go ahead and select it. Y'all got 60 seconds. Hero or zero? And we start with Dooley.
With Dooley. Was Dooley a hero or a zero?
They say it's zero in the comments.
Okay. What's the defense coordinators down that's at Graham?
Jason Rollins.
Okay, was he a
KD,
hero or a
KD
zero?
said he's a zero, but he could have been
Okay.
a hero if he would
All
have
right.
listened.
Yeah, Jason Rollins.
What
He was
about Terrence?
magnificent. I
Is
knew it from
Terrence
there.
a hero or a zero?
The other one?
Okay, what is Terrence? Hero or zero?
They saying zero in the comments.
Okay, who
I've seen
picked
a lot
all
of
them people?
zeros.
Wait a minute. Who
I've seen
picked them
zeros
people?
coming up.
Who
That's
picked
only
those
two
people?
people.
No, you said Jason Rollins, Dooley. Now we're talking about Terrence Graves. What they all have in common? Roman Bates
We
picked
don't
all
know
of them.
how. Okay,
Yeah.
so Terrence Graves, I feel like he's a hero. He saved the season that he won the Bayou Classic.
That always happens with him.
And then he came in last year and he won the SWAC West. I would say Terrence Graves is a hero. Now, now he should have listened to you, Mr. Ford, and started out with a new offensive coordinator. He should have listened.
No, should have picked his own staff. See what he did? He went and put on Dooley's draws. That's nasty.
He went and put on somebody's draws.
He put on Dooley's draws. That's nasty.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
God.
Oh,
my
boy.
God, please help me.
Oh, well. Oh, man.
Well, he won the SWAC West with Dooley's draws, so
It was weak as Sweetwater.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That one. Mr. Ford.
okay, so all right.
Throw the
Well, I feel like Southern can definitely beat Prairie View. And at this point, when we're looking at the grand scheme of things, they have to be they're gonna beat UAPB, they have to beat Texas Southern, and they have to beat Grambling, and they have to beat Prairie View. And I still think they can do all of those things. That's what I mean, right? You just have to win the West.
You lose to Alabama State. You lose to Jackson. You're going to lose to Prairie View homecoming. Okay, who are you going to beat in Baton Rouge? Okay, Andrew Body came and put a show on you. Okay. TC Taylor on his way. You know what TC all about? A 50 burger.
Mr. Ford, belt to
TC
ass.
trying to go with a 50 burger. Okay. Then what's the name gonna come in there singing Atlanta? Jackson.
Oh, Jackson.
What's his name? Tremaine Jackson.
Tremaine Jackson.
What's he saying? Atlanta. Okay. So who you gonna beat in Baton Rouge?
That's terrible. You get all these home games and then you lose them all. Damn.
I've talked to him twice on the phone on one of the platforms. He came. He was a guest on. I got a chance to talk to him twice on the phone, and hey, you talking to him, you wouldn't believe it's the same person. Just talking to him.
There's that many open seats for this Southern versus Jackson State game.
Oh, that's right. You're right, Dr. Carey. They got to play FAMU in Baton Rouge.
FAMU's coming to Baton Rouge this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
FAMU's coming to Baton Rouge.
they were in Tallahassee last year. I watched that game last season. It's the
Merlin
tournament.
says that it wasn't. Merlin said that McCoy started fumbling and throwing picks, and that's what cost them the game, not Andrew Body necessarily. And then
Okay,
they
so
had
what's gonna be the excuse Saturday night after TC and the boys get finished? What's gonna be the excuse?
Get finished doing what, Mr. Ford?
Putting a 50 burger on them. 50-piece wings.
All flats?
Yeah.
What kind of is it gonna be just the hot or
It's gonna be hot.
honey hot?
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. Lemon pepper hot.
Lemon pepper hot. That tastes good with some ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love lemon pepper wings. Yeah, I'm not picky, I'm not choosy
They
about
love to
that.
be in Atlanta, baby. Lemon pepper
Teriyaki
hot.
wings.
Merlin knows they aren't going to win. Lord, that's a hard pill to swallow. Like I said, I feel like people should get passes for getting their ass whooped by TC Taylor. Now, I can't speak for all the other coaches, but I feel like you should definitely get a pass for getting your ass whooped by TC Taylor.
What about Tremaine?
No, you should
Tremaine
not
Jackson?
get a pass. First year head coach. You shouldn't get a pass for getting whooped by him.
Boy.
Listen, I've enjoyed it. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Mr. Ford. I know you have to educate
Mr.
the
Ford, are you
young
coming on
there in
Saturday?
ATL.
Or
You know I'll try to get on that Saturday. Yes, I will.
I mean, I don't know because it's going to be a late night. Everything's going
Well,
to
I
end at
gotta
like
see because
10:30.
I gotta go to a family event Saturday. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
because
everything in place.
I was trying to go to this game in Charlotte, but the live wouldn't even start till 10:30.
Oh, I don't know what we'll do.
All the games are
I
on.
was about to say, don't you desert us? Don't you go AWOL on us Saturday night?
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Listen,
good
y'all
night.
have a good night.
All right, Mr. Ford, you take care. I know you're going to some high school football games in Atlanta.
Let me see. If I got to see who's on television tomorrow.
Yeah, I just got finished watching a high school local game. Like I said, Ruston High went to Texas and beat Midland Lee 49-21.
Oh yeah. How's that Neville doing over there? Is Neville really
Neville,
good over there?
Neville's still winning. As they've been doing. Neville's still winning, and Western Row has fallen off some. They're not
Well,
that
what
team that
about
they used to
Ruston
be.
High School?
Ruston High School. That's what I was talking about. They played tonight. They beat. Oh, they rolling. They beat Midland Lee. They beating everyone. They just beat
Okay.
Midland Lee tonight. 49-21 in Midland, Texas. You know who was at the game? Nebraska's head coach was at the game. Matt Rule.
Oh yeah, Matt Rule. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
he's at the game this evening.
Okay.
Yes, he's on the sideline.
All right. Have a good one now.
All right, you take care. You have a great weekend.
All right.
Oh. All right. Well, Chuck, I'll see you on Saturday, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll be around. Hopefully, I'll be bright eyed and bushy tail if I don't fall asleep on you.
If not, just come see us on Tuesday.
Okay. I don't know if the age is hitting me. I don't know if almost 50 years old. I don't know if it's hitting me. I end up going to bed. Yeah. But you all take care. Be safe out there, and like I said, and have
Safe
fun.
travels to folks that are traveling to these games this weekend.
Yeah, please be careful on the roads because it's so much craziness out here.
Yes.
Yeah, and take care of your health as well. Take your if you're on medications, please take your medications. When you go into these games, you don't want any crisis.
Yes. I swiped Southern's playbook while I was down there. Ooh.
that happened. Hey, I'm gonna leave this with you. That happened. This happened. Mike Leach, may he rest in peace. He's coach at Texas Tech, coach at Mississippi State. He was an assistant at Oklahoma. I think he dropped his plays before they played University of Texas. He was an Oklahoma assistant. He dropped the plays, and the Texas assistant picked up the play sheet and took those plays and beat Oklahoma. He didn't know where it was. He had lost it. That's a whole story about it. Mike Leach did. Mike Leach was comical. The pirate. He did that. Yeah, lost his play.
Why are you talking so much stuff?
And they picked up the sheet and used the plays on Oklahoma. Texas did. I'm gonna land on that one. I had to bring some humor in before I get off. You all have a nice night.
I didn't know that actually happened. Thank you for telling me that story.
Yeah, Mike Leach, may he rest in peace. You all take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Merlin, why are you talking so much mess? Listen, you don't stand a chance. Mike Leach folded players' chairs during a game one time. What? I seen Strother play in Mississippi JUCO. Is he like that, Kenny? Is he good? So from what I can tell, he's not dual threat. Like I said, come on out there if you want to. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on with y'all. Why is this not sold out? What is happening? Are folks getting their ticket last minute? You can't say the tickets aren't that expensive. They're only $43 plus tax. Tickets are low. Yeah, all the tickets are like $40. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. Let's see what y'all homecoming looking like. Oh, they might not have no homecoming tickets. Dang. Come on now, Southern and Jackson State. Y'all show out for the Boombox Classic. I don't know. Maybe folks get paid tomorrow. And so they're going to buy their tickets they're going to buy their tickets because it is the visitor side. The visitor side has a lot, but there's also the center part that's not. He can run, but he prefers to throw. He stare receivers down and his feet slow in the pocket. Ooh, I predict 3 picks on Saturday. Yeah, the visitor side is the one that there's nothing on there. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. I will see you guys. It'll be late night SWAC Saturday because the game starts at 7, and it means that we'll be on at like 10:30. I will see y'all on Saturday.
I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around, and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I follow the clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road. I ask the question, Lord. Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. Although my weary eyes, they can't see. So I'll just say